What is up, niggas? What is up? Today we're going to talk about taking baby steps. Now, everyone's going to have their own starting point. Everybody's got to start from somewhere. The truth is, you're going to be at that starting point for a very long time. Some people, long time, it's just a couple of months, while others, it could be a couple of years. There's no universal time frame where you could speed run experience. It's just the way it is. Now, for everybody out here who's trying to make progress and do something with their life, that's kind of like, damn. So you're telling me I'm gonna be stuck like this forever? No, because the moment you decide in your mind that okay, I want to change this shit, I want to do something about it, you've already done the change. You've already made a change. The results will gradually increase the better and more consistent you get. Because at the end of the day, this is all about consistency. It's all about the quality of your work, and it's all about the consistency of your work. But you have to keep pushing forward and you have to have faith. And faith without works is dead. We all been Sunday school. We all know that. We all hear that. So that's what this is all about, right? Taking baby steps. How to keep pushing even when you don't think, man, ain't nothing really coming my way, or and then getting rid of that anxiety too when you're trying to, oh, I don't know if this is gonna work out for me, and man, I that uncertainty. Relax. Be still. Take one step at a time. So, for instance, you got a list of things you need to get done for the week. Some people would go about it, all right, I got this, I got that, and I got that. I got to kill all of this. They're looking at it all together, all at once. Yeah, they may organize it and say, okay, I'll kill this first and that, but they still looking at it like, man, if I don't kill this part in time, I won't have enough for this. And unless it's under a very strict schedule, there's no reason for you to ever be looking at things like this, right? Your progress needs to take time. And a lot of people don't like to hear that. They like instantaneous results. We live in a modern society where you open up your phone, instant dopamine, instant gratification, notifications, vibrations from your phone, blinging up all the time, stimulation, literally at our fingertips. So to sit back and just wait for results and to say, man, you're gonna have to wait 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks just to see results come from out of this. That's like excruciating for most people. And then on top of that, you telling me I gotta be consistently doing this as well? Something I've never done before. If I say, all right, I need to get this done for the day, it's hard, man. It's really hard. And I know I kind of got a little mid stop there because what I was trying to say was is that if you're trying to take some, if you're trying to go at some, if you're trying to finish some, kill some, you really just need to take one step at a time. Instead of looking at the big picture, instead of, well, not the big picture, more like instead of looking at everything all at once, focus on what's right in front of you. Focus on what you could change in this very moment. And once you get that done, then go on to the next thing. As I said in my momentum video, clean your room, get that shit done. That way you've been putting on, wait, all that. Everybody's got their own thing that they just been pushing off to the side for months. Everybody's been doing that. Oh, but this came up, and do it. Just get it done. Get it out of the way. Baby steps. Same thing for your weekly goals. Same thing for your monthly goals. One step at a time. And don't even worry about anything else. Just get that done. Kill that. All right. I did it. I did it. I get this done. All right. Now move on to the next step. All right. I get this done too. And now you can start adding weekly goals. Because now that your schedule is clear, now that you have no more tension, you're not thinking to yourself every time you walk in your room, "Mom, I'm sick. I need to clean this well. Mom, I'm sick. I gotta clean this table. Look at all the dust on my table." Now that you got that psychic tension gone from your body, now you can go out and move to the best of your abilities. You have to stick it through. You can't give up. Giving up is never an option. You see, a lot of people come to me and say, "Man, Michael, I wish I was like you. I wish I could not give up." I think it's something inside it's just me. From an early age, I can remember being in competitions with other people and just being relentless in that aspect, not giving up at all, no matter how many times I lose, no matter how many times I drop down, or they keep telling me, "Man, you can't beat me, man, you can't beat me. Let's go, run it back." I always had that competitive spirit. I always had that drive to beat the person right next to me. I couldn't give up. I couldn't give up. And if I did, I just remember beating myself up so bad for that. And not even that at that age too. I hate that feeling of losing so bad. Especially if you worked hard for it, or you take your time and but you slack off. Oh, but you fucked up, yeah, because you didn't do what you were supposed to do. That's what makes the losing worse. If you put your time into it and you actually be diligent, but you fall short, all right, that's on you. Go back to the drawing board. You were close, but you could get there. But then if you say, "Man, I need this, but I can slack off. I don't really need to put in that much work," and you realize how much you could have accomplished, how much you could have gotten done if you just put in just a little more time. That stings way more, like miles more, than something like like. Come on, you have to not have a defeatable spirit. Giving up isn't an option, but losing is inevitable. You're gonna take L's. It's gonna be, boy, L's are inevitable. But at the end of the day, you gotta take these L's, you gotta turn them into W's, man. See, I like this series called Berserk. And I talked to my boys about it. They're like, "Oh, Michael, you always talk about this shit." But Berserk is some of the most beautifully written shit I've ever seen in my entire life. The art is great. The story is great. The character is great. I've never seen something with 10 out of 10 across the entire board from beginning to end. There's nothing like Berserk. And I say that because the main character of Berserk, Guts, he's this kid. Well, you see him grow over time, but he started out he was founded by a mercenary gang. Mind you, this is taking place in like medieval times, right? So a mercenary group finds a baby under a hanged corpse, just all by herself. So they take him in. His adoptive mother then dies to the plague, and so now it's just him and his adoptive father, who's the leader of this mercenary group. But because of his wife dying, he holds resentment to Gus. He treats him poorly. He abuses him. And then eventually, all right, I just don't want to go over my time because I know this fucking shit is going to overheat and piss me off. But over time, they go through the wars, they do their fights, and nigga loses his arm, nigga loses his leg. Now Guts got to go out and fight for him, get the money so that he can feed him, make sure he lives a good life. But eventually, Long story short, Gambino smotes him, tries to kill him, but in the process, Guts defending himself, ends up killing his own adoptive father. And in the process, the entire mercenary gang thinks that Guts was trying to kill his own father out of just cold blood. So Guts runs, he tries to get away, and they shoot him. Arrow right in the back, drops straight off a cliff. They think that's the end of Guts. They'll never see him again. But Guts survives with like 1 HP. Your boy is barely alive. All he has is himself and a sword. And if things couldn't get any worse, a pack of wolves come through and says, "Yo, let's smoke this little nigga. Free food." And Guts is completely defeated. He just killed his own father. The only family he ever had doesn't even want anything to do with him no more. Due over a misunderstanding. And now he's about to die to just a pack of wolves. All that training, all that experience he gained, about to be for nothing. And then the wolf jumps at him. And he picks up his sword and he fights. Cut the wolf straight down. He don't even know why he did it. He just finished saying to himself, I accept my fate. It is whatever happens, happens. But he just keeps fighting. And eventually he gets rescued. Nobody came to save him. He had nobody to fall back on. He was all alone, injured, in pain, and yet he still kept fighting. This is what I mean when I say I don't want your niggas to give up. No matter the odds, no matter the circumstances, you could have anybody in your ear telling you, yo, you can't do this shit. You'll never be able to reach that level. You can't do this. It's just not for you. Whatever you set your mind to, you can do it. I can't tell you how many occasions niggas have come to me and say, man, Michael, I ain't gonna lie, brother. This ain't for you, man. You don't seem like you did at this better. If you saw how I looked before I became jacked, would you come to me and say, oh, you can never be big. You can never get huge, my brother. You can never bench 235 for reps, my nigga. You can never deadlift like 450. What? 450 or 405? Yeah, like 405. Maybe we're a little more on top. Like, these are, as a 170-pound nigga, 20 years old. I mean, hey, I don't know what to tell you. That's a little light. That's a little But if you came to me when I was younger and told me that shit, I'd look you straight in your face and tell you I could do that. I could do that. And I then went right ahead and did it. Now there's no one else I know at my age who could ever even step up and do these things. I'm in a league with older niggas. I'm in the league with niggas who've been in the game, who've been in the gym for years. I'm keeping up with these guys. Now, granted, they still might cut my ass just based off the years. But I'm right there behind them. And I could guarantee you, if I set my mind and I say, yo, man, I can beat these dudes. I'll cut them up. I'll tear them up. Especially if that's something I want to do, nothing can stop me. So when I go out and I say these things, these declarations, I mean that with 110% of my body, bro. I mean that with every fiber of my being. Because I know I'm gonna win. I'm not gonna give up, and no one's gonna tell me, yo, oh, you can't do this. Oh, you shouldn't do this, brother. Oh, you're going about it wrong, man. You ain't gonna get nowhere with like this. I'm a stubborn ass nigga. And if I gotta learn the hard way, then I can learn the hard way. And guess what? I still can win. I've done it once and I'll do it 110 more times, brother. So, as I said before, don't give up, and it's all a matter of time. Take your baby steps. Do what needs to be done. Start out small, step by step, and we eventually getting higher and higher. And when you get to these higher levels, niggas can talk shit straight through, especially if you got big dreams, especially if you're doing some where you're very open to criticism. Like for instance, a YouTube channel. Wait, that's got to be some of the hardest shit ever. But you have to keep moving forward. You have to make the vision a reality. So I don't want to make this video any longer than what it is. First take, honestly, I'm getting better and better at this as the days go by, and I'm only just gonna keep getting better. So see you through, man. We got like what, 2 more weeks left in the month, straight through. I think tomorrow I'll make a video about what the main purpose of the channel is. So maybe we'll see. But next time, niggas, like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell when I upload these videos. So you see that right in your notification tab, you instantly click on it. Do all that shit, man. This was the less jokey video, but we need some more of this. We need some less. We need some more slower pace, less hype, dopamine. Don't give up. That's like for bitches. Only bitches could give up, dog. Like you can't. If you're a grown ass man giving up,